Hi everyone, it's Nigel here, and as I'm recording this, we have just finished day 2 of the Australian Open. From the first newsletter, if you were very lucky to be involved in the first newsletter, you would have seen one of my picks, 300 to 1 Artur Fils to win the Australian Open. He's now down to around about 66 to 1 with Bet Rivers, so we're in good shape on that. We also have a pick from Sean Cover on the quarters on Betting Weekly Game Bet Match, but he hasn't given you a pick as of yet on the tournament winner, and I'm going to add one after what I've seen on round 1. I was very, very impressed with Alexander Zverev, the German. He ended last season in fantastic form. He got to the semi-finals of the Masters Cup. Got beat by Taylor Fritz in a bit of a strange match. He should have probably won that match in a final set tiebreak. But prior to that, he won the tournament in Paris on a fast indoor court. He got to the quarterfinals, beaten again by Fritz in the US Open. And he also got to the final of the French Open, and he won in Rome. Zverev is the nearly man on the men's tour. He's the best player currently on the tour not to win a major, and I think his time has finally come. He's been drawn in the bottom half of the draw. Now, this is really, really important. It's away from Yannick Sinner, and he's scheduled to meet Carlos Alcaraz in the semi-final. Now, the Spaniard got through fairly comfortably today in round 1 to book his place in round 2, but Alcaraz has never got past the quarterfinals at the Australian Open. He's won all the other 3 majors, but he starts the year slow. Zverev, to me, the way the courts are playing, the speed on the court, I think he can beat Alcaraz, and I'm not certain Alcaraz will get that far. Zverev has been given a dream draw. His draw is really, really very nice in that number 2 seed in Q4. I cannot see him not progressing through to the semi-finals, and I don't think he's going to run into Alcaraz. I think someone could take Alcaraz out fairly early. The price you can get with Bet Rivers is 8 to 1. And I think that's well worth taking each way. We have to bet the each way. It's 4 to 1 that Zverev gets to the final, and then he can run into Sinner. Hopefully we can get Sinner beat, but he is playing well. He's hitting the ball well, he's serving exceptionally well, and he's confident. And you put all those together, and with a favourable draw, 8 to 1, Alexander Zverev each way to win the Australian Open, the first major of 2025, is the bet for me. I'm going to add that to the Feast bet. So I've got 2 bets running for us here on the newsletter. Artur Fils at 300 to 1 and Alexander Zverev at 8 to 1. Remember, you can stay across all the content here on the tennis on Betting Weekly Game Bet Match. Looking at the men's draw with myself and Sean, and Betting Weekly WTA with myself and Rory looking at the women's section. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Give us a like, give us a comment. 7,000 views and count, 7,000 subscribers and counting over the weekend. And the Premier League is back. Just recorded a new Betting Weekly Premier League with Jack and Dan. Lots of laughs, lots of fun, and most importantly, lots of good picks as well. Take care, and come on, Alexander Zverev. You can do it. You can win your first major 2025 at this year's Australian Open. 8 to 1 with Bet Rivers. Head across now and get a bit of that.